Hey guys, it's Angie here. Um, Welcome into my channel. I'm going to tap into this deck today and have a look for some guidance from a card called the Healing Waters Oracle. It's beautiful illustrations here. This is a really beautiful deck. I'm mad about these cards, so we'll tap in. I've been guided by Spirit to tap into these cards for you today and see what do we need to follow. Like, this is like the lead message, if you know what I mean, start, and we just see a general energy. So after this I'll pull some tarot cards and see what's going on in your energies at the moment, and what we can get for guidance as well from Spirit to help us along in our recovery journey, no matter where we're at. Even if you're only just thinking about recovery, you're in the right place. I'm going to close the door. Oh, 1 second. Sorry guys, now it was a draft there, okay. So let's have a look and see, what does Spirit want us to know today? I might actually split the deck here and get our messages like this. So the first card we have is the Well Maidens. Now these illustrations are so gorgeous. It's all very watery, watercolour sort of images, but the Well Maidens talks about kindness, respect, reverence and compassion. Now these are so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the images there. The Well Maidens, it's beautiful. And what we'll do is we'll get the meanings of these cards as well from the book, because they can often have a couple of layers to their teachings, The wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. That's so gorgeous. Look at her nestled in there, getting fed from the waters. Rejuvenation comes through there with that. Thank you, Spirit. And I don't know why, but we're going for this one. On call. Talks about the call. Healer, seer, priestess, priest, or priestess. Soul purpose. So some of you might be healers or seers, as it says here, like doing what I do, or maybe you're in the healing arts of some kind. But let's have a look what the book says about one of these to start us off. The call, Wellspring and the Well Maidens. I want to look at the Well Maidens there. Those little orbs are really sticking out to me. I think I'm actually on the page nearly. Am I? Yeah. The Well Maiden, there it is. Oh, excuse me, I've got this terrible cough the last few days. So, the Well Maidens. Kindness, respect, reverence, compassion. Throughout history there have been people who have tended to and protected our life-giving wells. In the lands of what is today the United Kingdom and Europe, many of these sacred wells were named after goddesses, including Bridget, Danu, Solace and Anu, before they were absorbed by Christianity. And if you sit by these wells, you may feel the wisdom of these ancient peoples echoing on in these waters, which remain protected. The elucidation is an old poem that tells of guardians who fulfill this holy role across the land. A greedy king and his men violated the Well Maidens, who were the guardians of the kingdom's wells, and took more than they needed. They ignored the sacred contract of respecting the Well Maidens and the waters of the sacred wells, and as a result the kingdom became desolate and barren. The Well Maidens are the keepers of harmony and balance. They respect the sacred waters, and as a result they give plenty. They deliver a message about the importance of these qualities in the way we treat ourselves, others, and the nature that sustains and supports us. They remind us to slow down and offer kindness and respect to others, the earth and ourselves, each and every day. So there's a little soul inquiry here as well. How can you offer kindness and respect to yourself, to the earth and to others today? That is a beautiful card. I love that. what I'm going to do now is maybe pull some cards along the line of that energy that we just received from this card. And we'll place our other two over here in waiting while we channel for this one first, okay? So I'll try and put this in view for you. The Well Maidens have to do, I think, for the moment. Yeah. Reverence, respect, kindness and compassion. And so yeah, like they said there, it's about, I suppose, in recovery you do learn, well I have learned anyway for sure, you know, to respect and be kind and compassionate to myself. And yeah, it's kind of, it's true. It is true. So let's have a look and see what's going on today. I was going to get we'll get these cards today. I love these. These are the Light Seers Tarot, and they go very nicely with that deck as well, the Well Maidens, I think. So let's just give them a quick shuffle up. We'll see what Spirit has for you today. So yeah, my message is, if you're new here, I'll try to explain. I must say a big thank you to everybody that subscribed. You guys have been brilliant. I'm only here a week. It's a week today, I think, or tomorrow. Actually, I don't even know if it's Monday or Tuesday today. I've been doing so many readings today and I'm actually really tired energetically, but you guys are a comfortable place for me to come. It's like going into a meeting for me. It feels like a safe place in with you guys, and I love it, connecting in. And just, yeah, it's kind of, I want to dedicate myself, as Spirit has guided me for it to come into to transmit, I suppose you can call me a vessel for Spirit to transmit the messages from them through me and towards you, for your healing, for your recovery, another support outside of whatever it is that you do, you know, in your recovery programs, if you're on them already, if you're involved in any rehabs or, you know, anything like that, or even if you're just, you know, at a point where you've gotten through steps and step work and that, wherever you're at, you know. So anyway, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please come in and tell us what we need to know, what we need to hear today for this collective's highest good and for the highest good of all. Only bring us messages of love and light into this space, and no spirits beyond that realm of beauty, the divine and love are welcome here with us today. So thank you, Spirit, for joining us. I can feel the spirits already coming in. So our message was the Well Maidens. It's about them being protected, and it's about, you know, protecting your own space as well as coming through there for me. And speaking of which, Queen of Swords, this is a great card. Let's see, I'm going to get a Celtic cross here, and we look at guidance, what you need to focus on, things like that, you know, just for your own, I suppose it's kind of spiritual evolution. It's sort of what I found has been the guidance in the card so far. Regarding self-care, kind of just very practical stuff often comes through as well. So first card you have there is the Queen of Swords and the Justice card. So the Queen of Swords, male or female, it's only the energy of the card. She talks, like, she can say what she needs to say. She stands for her boundaries. So you guys might be doing this at the moment, because this position here today we have is the present situation. And it's about bringing balance into a situation where things weren't fair or balanced. You're bringing the balance in by being this person that speaks their truth, stands for their boundaries, sticks up for herself. Also very, very intelligent as well. You know, you don't suffer fools if you're embodying this energy at the moment, you guys. It's like you don't suffer fools gladly. You don't take any rubbish from anybody. You've got that sort of truth. You can get to the heart of the matter, and there's no, you know, you get the clarity very quickly when you're in a Queen of Swords energy and you stand up for yourself. 8 of Wands at the back of the deck at this point means very fast moving energy around you maybe at this time, or lots of communication, but we'll continue on and we'll get out our initial spread here. So bringing balance into the situation, this is also, you know, for me it means bringing fairness into situations where things aren't really fair, people aren't pulling their weight, and, you know, you're feeling like you're maybe overburdened. What you need to focus on is the Star card, which is a card of healing. So focusing on healing your heart, A lot of us need to do that, as we go through life in general, but also when we're in recovery and uncovering. It's hard to say this stuff, spirit. When you're in recovery and you're uncovering different things, through step work, through even, just living sober days one after the next, stuff starts to surface, like for me anyway, for example, I can tell you, spent so many years I kind of running away into the bottle or into, whatever it was to get another state of mind that I didn't have to deal with the reality. And then living sober days, it was like, crikey, stuff started to come up that needs healing, stuff that issues were coming to the surface, upset about God knows what, like trying to do, stuff like memories coming back to you. When you've had a few sober weeks or something, I was just like, oh my God, why now, but actually, this is the universe telling you you're ready to heal something. So pay attention. Anytime I see that star card, it's like, yeah, what is it now? I'm ready for it. I want to take it on. I want to heal and I want to move forward into a healed me, So we'll come back and clarify them though. So in the recent past, let's have a look in the recent past, what's been happening. It's a brilliant card though for the star to turn up, as in what do you need to focus on right now, and it's a healing card. This is also a card of hope and of course chasing your dreams, following that lovely star, trying to get, wish upon the star comes to mind. Oh wow, you guys, King of Swords. So this is the same sort of energy here as the Queen of Swords, except it's a bit more determined. So in the recent past you might have been standing your boundaries. He's also facing into the past, but I think facing into the future, you're taking a lesson from the past here. You've maybe seen another person that could have been an air energy. So air energies then would be air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That was hard one, wasn't it? Yeah, so any of those star signs could have been a person in your past. You could be that sign as well. It could be in your chart dominantly. So I don't know. But yeah, again, there's the owl of wisdom. You learned something and really learned, maybe from this person, or maybe this was you just in the recent past, getting your knowledge together, like assembling stuff that you'd had to do a bit of research. And like I had to do that as well. And I still have to dig around and get the information, to support me in sobriety, but these people are very much leaning on each other, and it is like they're propping each other up is what's coming across. So I love that for you. That's marvellous. In the recent past you gained a lot of knowledge, and it's a really practical approach as well, that you're now no longer going to be putting up with people pushing your boundaries out, because he sticks to his boundaries. There's another guy who sticks to his boundaries. The King of Wands is a fire energy. It could be Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. But this is the energy supporting this Queen of Swords in the current energy. And if you're feeling this at the moment, is what you want to be doing, is like drawing a line in the sand, saying, look, at this no longer, works here. This is the rules and this is what's going on. This King of Wands here is having confidence to do that. This person could be talking cold hard truth, swords are of the words of the truth, and it can be an icy sort of cold energy, but this Wands is fire. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, of course, with that lion up there. It's talking about courage, it's talking about strength and determination. There's a fire under you, quite literally. The torch is underneath this person here. And it's like, yeah, you're getting excited. You're getting like, revved up that you want to get going and keep this going. That determination and courage, I think, will always serve us. And we're going to have to keep digging down and trying to find it. But you're in this energy at the moment, and it looks really good. And not a balance here between the fire and ice, don't know, are you aware of the Game of Thrones that just came at me there? I don't know where it came from, but this is what happens in these readings, you guys. So the Justice card again in the near future, yeah, this is looking really good. We get a card to look at the future. What's in the near future here for this Temperance? Love it. Like the Justice speaks of balance. This being cold, kind of telling people the cold truth or whatever it has to be. You feel like you have to deliver these messages to people maybe around you. Could be family, could be friends, could be anybody you're living with or anything. Any people in your connections, maybe even at work, just telling you, look, I have my limits. I'm in a state, I'm in a recovery place. and I need to heal, and I'm doing a healing journey at the moment. You don't need to go off into it if you feel embarrassed and telling people about addiction and so on. Just say you're on a healing journey, like, you know, you have to mend stuff, and it's not, I don't know, it kind of does though, doesn't it sound like you're coping with stress and overload at the moment, or burnout? But yeah, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that in this day and age, like, but there still is. And I know, yeah, people do flipping, oh God, Jesus, don't even get me started. Like, I got sacked from a job, and I had asked for time off, in fact, for it. I don't know why I'm having to tell you this, but somebody needs to hear it today. So I got let go from a job I was in for 25 years, and I just felt, oh my God. But you know what? When I got sober, I was looking back, and I've been thinking about it the last 6 months. Like I said before to you, I'm only 5.5 months clean this time around after a relapse, but it's like, yeah, this stuff is just surfacing now in the last month for me, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake. And it's stuff to do with work, where it wasn't all of them, you know, the way we can twist things and be a victim and so on. But I'm starting to see, it's almost like the universe is trying to let me see what I'm ready to face now, as what I did to participate in the sacking, or, you know, my ultimate dismissal from the company, and the fact that I felt it did me such a disservice towards the end. I mean, if I look back at it, I have been trying to dissect it a bit, and it's just, going through the ashes of everything now. I haven't gone back there in my mind, you see, for so long. It's 2022 was last year I was working there. Like, now, where are we? 26, so August this year, be 4 years. And now, it's only now I'm ready to face that, you know. And trying, and it's coming up, and it's blindsiding me every time something arrives. In the last few weeks, stuff has been coming into my dreams and so on to bring this up in me. But it's just Spirit telling me I'm ready to heal this now. Anyway, I'll leave that there, you guys. Someone needed to hear that today. That's the only reason I keep going with it. Spirit is guiding me here, so trust it, I suppose. It won't resonate with everybody, I think. May or may not, but there you go. So yeah, in the near future, temperance. So this talks of Taurus energy. Temperance is about, you know, balancing things out for completely. You can see the world here, the moon and the sun, the light and the dark, yin and yang. So that's what's coming in the near future. We'll keep on going here though. Queen of Pentacles is the back of the deck, is a very proud, house proud person, a mama kind of energy there. Even if it's a male, it doesn't have to be a female when you see a queen. It's just the energy of the card. So let's have a look and see what does Spirit have to say about what their guidance position is here. Page of Cups, this is very exciting. And the 10 of Wands at the back of the deck, this is what we don't want, you guys. 10 Wands is bad. And this energy here, been in the 10 of Wands, is like you've had it up to here. All these wands represent our burdens, each and every one of them. And if there's 10, you're at the maximum capacity, it's time to drop it. You can't. You know, you've had it. Finished. So Page of Cups is your guidance from Spirit. While this is under the deck, this is very significant. Like, Page of Cups is somebody, it's a messenger when it's a page. Your guidance from Spirit is that there's a message coming from somebody who wants to give you a cup of love, a cup of compassion, a cup of friendship there with 2 hands, you know. So it's any connection to somebody going to reach out to you, and that's your guidance from Spirit. Also, don't ever think it's just somebody coming to you. I should have said to you, it's also, you might feel like approaching somebody else in this regard to offer them, you know, a cup of love, a cup of forgiveness. This is like I was saying to you there about my own story, trying to forgive myself for what I've done, but also being like brought to the awareness of what I've done, you know. Temperance card can be it's about blending energies and coming up with something else. Temperance can talk about patience, you know, temper. So yeah, to temper something is to kind of put it down a bit, or, you know, to balance it for sure. So Page of Cups anyway, sorry, that's your guidance from Spirit. And also dream outside the box. Something that you could do if you're doing a turn for somebody in a kind and a way of compassion, reverence, respect and kindness, like we were saying with our beautiful Healing Waters card. Yeah, look into that and think of something. Like, it looks like he's really inspired and kind of excited. He's thinking pigs will fly. So in that regard, I'm saying the message here for you is to think outside the box. Maybe think of doing something fun with somebody to say thank you or whatever it is. Just a lovely gesture there. Could be somebody coming in to offer you to go and do something really fun, or to give you something that lights you up. You know, that sort of gorgeous energy there, the innocence in him. Can also speak to children. The pages as well, for me, they do represent kids sometimes, maybe younger people. You could have adult kids like I do. I'm just spending a bit of time in their company. My God, it just make you feel young, you know, after they stop making you feel old. As I just say as a parent. Then eventually you start to sit down and, you know, get into that carefree, fancy free sort of laughing at yourself kind of attitude, and that's just total freedom. I love it. Eight of Pentacles is in your environment, and that's you focusing on something that you're really good at. It could be a job, could be a hobby, something that lights you up and you enjoy doing it. Like, you're putting in the work every day with that, I have to say. I'm going to get a final card there for your potential outcome, because I feel that mightn't have been... Isn't that the most beautiful card you've ever seen in this deck? Jeepers, lads. Oh my God. I'll come back to it. Sorry, I get excited when I see these illustrations, but you can see this person here is the master of what she's doing. You're a master at some kind of craft yourselves, collective, so I don't know what it is you're doing, but you've mastered something here. Eight of Pentacles, you know, like, we'll say a page, or the first... Like Ace of Pentacles, an idea, and the Knight of Pentacles is moving on with it, and then you have Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, all the way up to Seven and Eight Pentacles. This is about putting the work in and seeing the results for, you know, your efforts. Two of Cups then is in your hopes or fears, so you're concerned about a connection. It could be a connection, could be loads of connections, connections with your family, maybe with people that are not your biological family. You have another community. Yeah, for sure. And it's just kind of that thing of blending with other, you can see these two energies combining here, and this is very along the line of the Temperance card as well, blending several energies together to get something else, or to, you know, just to kind of spread yourself around, get a variety. I'm feeling as well with that. And you were looking forward to get a connection though, or to maybe to get settled into connecting with a group, getting settled in with a new group of people you work with even. But you put that energy where it fits in your scenario. We got the High Priestess here clarifying this, and we got the Four of Cups as your potential outcome. But the High Priestess is intuition. This is your inner wisdom and your inner voice telling you, you know, when you trust your gut feeling, so trust your instincts. That's exactly what this says here. And that's your potential outcome, is that you're more trusting of your instincts and your gut feelings and your intuition, quite frankly. And the Four of Cups is also there. And this is like, just be aware there might be a missed opportunity. Your intuition might come across and tell you, actually, watch out. Here comes an offer of love. Somebody is coming towards you, like I said, with that Page of Cups, and then when it's turning up here in the Four of Cups, I would say, yeah, just be aware, don't miss it when it's arriving. So that's gorgeous. Seven of Wands at the back of the deck. This is you overcoming a lot of obstacles and reaching for the, you know, the top here. And maybe you're in a situation at the moment where you're having to overcome battles that are around you. This talks of competition. It talks of battles that are in your area, in your workplace, in your home, wherever it is for you. Flip it where it goes, you guys. But even in your own communities, like things that you like to partake in, going, you know, to your meetings or meeting up with groups to do sports or hobbies or anything. I've got two cards wants to come forward here for the centre message in your present. So let's have a look. We've got Queen of Swords with the Justice card here in the present moment. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit are two major arcanas. There's three major arcanas in your centre. So at present you're going through huge changes, because each one of these major arcana cards describes a big turning point in your life. The Hermit obviously is about introspection, your knowledge, your wisdom. How far you've come is kind of illustrated here by the lit up path, so you should be so proud. The Wheel of Fortune, luckiest card in the deck. This is the wheel, the karmic wheel. It's your karma is, you know, the wheel is turning in your favour. It's the luckiest card in the deck, as I said. And then we have justice, then bringing balance in, or fairness into a situation. You can see this gorgeous card. She's in the shadow there, very much so. And it's like I was saying to you there, the stuff coming up from my shadows at the moment, because you're ready to heal it, and looks like you've been brought the same stuff. Your wisdom is going to be on point here, like it's going to be adding to your wisdom when you're moving towards that with this Wheel of Fortune, and also to a balanced state, as we saw. Like that Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favour, as in helping you move on. And moving on is in this direction, and moving backwards in time, sort of, or in evolution, if you want, for spiritual growth, is back this way. But yeah, it's helping you move forward, this wheel, and move forward with confidence, and that you have your boundaries and you're staying with them, and that it ultimately is bringing you to your near future here with this absolutely gorgeous card of, tempering your energy, as in having control over your temper, being balanced, being, work-life balance comes in there as well. Your yin, your yang, that you're kind of in more of a happy place, like you're stable, you feel like your feet are firmly on the ground. Okay, so let's see what's here with the star, because the star is in what you need to focus on at the moment. Now the star can talk about a few things. Oh gosh, there's a tower. First of all, we look at this, you need to focus on the star. Like, that's wish fulfillment. It's focusing on healing. It's a card of Aquarius. That might mean something to you, but it doesn't have to. And it's clarified there by the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of rest and recovery, recuperation, healing. These are both healing energies for me. But, it's like when you have yourself healed, you can start, when you feel healed enough, you know yourself, that expansion can happen in your world. You can open yourself up to the world, and also the world opens itself up to you. Where your energy goes, energy flows. That's come through earlier on in another reading. So funny. Tower card at the back of the deck. Then this is another major arcana. You are going through something major here, big style. You've got the star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your spread of 10 cards. Guys, this is astounding. Then we've got another 2 there, and this one. So yeah, something big is happening. This is the card of, a big shake up, something suddenly happening. So something's coming in quick, and it's to shake things up, to help you out. It's like the universe is sending this lightning to knock down this tree, because the foundation of it is all rotten or something. And it's usually a building in the tower card image. I don't know if you're aware of that, but yeah, this looks very it's a good tower, as they say. It's for a good reason. So we'll continue on. Why do you keep putting that down? I can't take my eyes off that lovely image of the tower. It looks so beautiful. The colours of the woodland. So yeah, let's have a look now at your recent past, where it was the King of Swords. You might have been feeling, kind of independent there. I noticed he is as well, sitting there by himself, and sort of, got a lot of clarity in his mind. Feels prepared, like he knows, he has the knowledge. He's learned the truth about something. He knows what he's up to and what boundaries he needs to put in place. And this feels really good, that this is a recent thing that's happened to you. 3 of Cups then, as a clarifier, is like joining with people that are of your tribe, that people get you, and hanging out with them. And that's what been happening in the recent past, that you went to celebrate somehow. The 3 of Cups is a card of celebration. So yeah, you should be, and you should have done, and I think you did too, because it says here that you did, in the recent past, move from stormy waters to calm waters, as well as under the surface. And this start of clarity here is really giving you that. And that's a lot of what we're doing as well. And when we're recovering, we're uncovering all of those things, like truths that we buried into the shadow because we're embarrassed, stuff like that, But yeah, this person here is next, and this is our King of Wands. Just the energy of the card, not, male or female, it doesn't matter. But it's been clarified here by the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be you and another person, obviously, male or female, you can interchange these. But this is fire energy, and this is earth energy. So, any of the earth signs are fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the earth signs then is Taurus, for Virgo, and Capricorn. This one clarifying, this one, it's almost like this is you, and this is your supporting energy. Like you are holding the energy of these two regals here. It might be a couple in your vicinity, one of each star sign or something like that. But I think this is the energy supporting you. It needn't be male or female as well, because a lot of people can say, "Oh, look, mum and dad" or something. And I don't know. I'm getting some parental stuff, all right. But you got to take it if it comes out of my mouth. I think that's what I always go on. It's like that's what my gut is telling me. That's what my intuition, and it's intuitive reading. So spirit is obviously trying to channel that through. There could be a male and a female person, people in your life, or people that embody these energies here. Pentacles Queen is a very stable, secure person. They feel stable, they feel secure, they feel like they have enough. Very much, the head of the household attitude, or the boss in a company comes through there with that. And this confident person is a leader. They want to charge forward with confidence and strength. All of those qualities that, determination comes in here as well, like they have a fire in their belly when they're the King of Wands and that, or the Queen, whichever. But you have these people in your life, or you've got fired up, and you're embodying this energy of being proud of where you are, where you work, where you come from, all of that. Have definitely got spiritual powers here. She's got pretend antlers there made out of twigs. That always tells me this. Your intuition is on point, and this is also highlighted, in the next few cards as well with that High Priestess. You're getting guidance and you're following it. Or these people around you are definitely getting it, because that one has a spirit animal and this one has its antenna. Five of Cups is a card of regret. It's almost like that thing I was saying to you, where did I contribute to having a cup spill over in an opportunity, And all of these cups were opportunities. This is another one coming in, and she's kind of not focused on it. But yeah, in the Five of Cups, it's like there's 2 cups left standing and there's 3 cups spilled over. So it could be investments emotionally made in the past that failed on you, and that's those 3 empty cups. And then these 2 are here, but you're almost self-destruction comes through with this as well. She's helping to spill that one out, like regret though comes through with that. Disappointment. I've been hung up on the disappointment, like she's going to miss this lovely one behind her with this attitude, isn't she? That's the other thing. She doesn't think there's value in the one left standing. That's what it means. In the 2 left standing, she's not seeing the value of it, this character here, because she's so broken hearted about and disappointed about the previous efforts she's made regarding connection, regarding emotions. It's a sad image there under the surface, but I think this is something like an overall vibe that you're trying to overcome here. The 4 of Swords, and you're healing from this. It's a really good, with the Star card, it's a massive undertaking you've taken on here, and you are going to heal. There's such determination and fire in you with this guy and this guy here. And you're 2 like swords people. They look so like warriors, the sort of energy. It's fabulous. In the near future, you have the 8 of Swords, and this is your Tower is back again at the back of the deck, folks. There's no ignoring it. Temperance card clarified by, so the balance here, right? Getting balanced in the near future, focusing on your grounding exercises, I suppose, and the meditations. Keep yourself centered, and it's been clarified by the 8 of Swords. It's like you've been up in your head. This is the card of overactive mind, or the self-imposed prison of the mind, because in this image she's free there. Her reflection, though, as far as she's concerned, in her perspective, which is an illusion, as you can see, she's gotten herself tied up in knots pretty much, like physically. I don't mean that physically, I mean it emotionally tied up in knots. And this tempering your energy thing is definitely going to bail you out of this in the near future. This is like a warning that this could be forthcoming. You might have a situation comes towards you where you get all this overwhelm, tornado of the mind starts, and you go round and round and round in circles. But if you keep your balance here with the Temperance card, you can avoid this. This is always the case with these cards, the way they play out. And this is part of your transformation, because this Tower to me totally means a transformation that's undergoing at the moment for you. So Spirit, what we got now for our Page of Cups on the guidance from Spirit position in this spread today. Thank you. No, you gave me 3, I didn't want 3. What have we got? Is that one? It's the back again, and the 10 of Swords. Lads, you're leaving stuff behind you. Look, these heartbreak cards. You're changing your world. Look at this person. And there's your addictions on the periphery of everything. He's just turned up. So that talks about addiction. It talks about manipulation. It talks about temptation. It talks about any of those bad energies. As you can see, this little person here being manipulated by this gorgeous looking charismatic person. You know, so to be aware of that. Your temptations are around you. Obviously, when we're in sobriety, they always are, but I think that they might be getting under your skin a bit, you know, with the skin visible on this. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So the Page of Cups is your guidance from Spirit, and this guidance is send your message of love if that's what you're feeling, or somebody's going to come towards you with an offer. It's going to get you out of your troubled mind. Six of Swords is moving from calmer to, you know, from wild, stormy mind to calm water. And also 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is about utter betrayal. Being stabbed in the back. There's another image on other tarot cards where the person is lying on the ground, and, you know, but in this one, they're still standing. You've had a lot of bloody hard knocks in your life, Collective. But look at this person is standing. It's the reason I was told by Spirit to choose this deck today, and it's not the image of the 10 of Swords where someone is lying dead on the ground with all the 10 swords in their back. This is you. No matter what's hit you in life and what words have hurt you, what memories as well. Swords are memories as well as words, and the truth, and whatever else has come up in your life, like that cycle of you putting those, or helping those swords go into your own back. Even the parts that you had, you know, and I keep saying it, were never without blame entirely, you know. You can prison yourself with 8 swords, for goodness sake. So 10 swords, not much more to be honest, but it is the full whack. You can't take any more than 10. This has to stop, and this is how you break them. When you get your 10 swords, this is it. You're putting it down. You're done. Bank it, and let's get on with our lives. Because you have all 10 lessons out of all 10 swords, and you are almost like you're ready to take off with the confidence that's in this image here of this person. Whatever storms you went through before this transition here, that change of the 6 of Swords, are going away from troubled waters into the new. You've all those tools now in your bag. And speaking of tools, what's the environment around you? The 8 of Pentacles. It looks like she's every tool in the box she could ever want for to create anything she wants there on that table. And that's exactly what I was talking about here. So this environment is supporting exactly this guidance here. So look out for your supports. They're all around you. You just got to open your eyes is the message here from both of those. I love it. So I get a card to clarify here. First of all, be aware of temptation. It's always lurking around. You could also have bad thought patterns and be in loops of thinking bad things about yourself, self-talk coming through too cruel, all of that dark. I'm so guilty of that stuff. I go through cycles of it. But I think that when they come around, it's not such, I'm not coming with such harshness as I used to be honest. Back of the deck, if you've got the Hanged Man, this is Pisces energy, if that means anything to you. But this is about, hanging yourself upside down, literally, to get a new perspective and illumination. 8 of Pentacles clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. This is hard work, and this is even harder work. Like, you're so confident in what you're doing here, and you're like the master of what it is you're doing. And then you're so confident you want to start something else. So this is the 7 of Pentacles. It's like watching seedlings come up above the ground, as in the first fruit. And this is really encouraging when this starts to happen. It's like, crikey, I didn't think that thing would ever come above the soil, but it has. Such an encouraging message there, you guys. It doesn't matter what you turn your hand to in the positive vein. It's going to grow. Like, it's just, that's so beautiful. 8 of Pentacles with the 7 of Pentacles. I never had that combination before in a reading. Guys, I love it. 2 of Cups then, in your hopes or fears. You're hoping for connection and to feel connected to a community, to a person or to a place. It doesn't, matter, but that's your 2 of Cups, what's in your hopes or fears. You want connection, to feel belonging. And it's clarified by the 8 of Cups, first of all. I think you have another card here, guys. What is this? Spirit, tell us what's going on with this 2 of Cups today. There it is. Look at that. I love that card as well. King of Pentacles back of the deck. Like the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a divine couple here. Yeah. past life connection or something. But yeah, 2 of Cups, clarified by the 8 of Cups. This is all 10 of Cups. By the way, 8 and 2 is 10, isn't it? And your 8 of Cups there is leaving stuff behind you and going towards the sunshine. So I love this. There's your 10 of Cups, and this is in your hopes or fears. And you're also looking to ascend spiritually. The Hierophant talks about commitment, but number 5 in the card talks about change in a positive aspect. Like you're literally spiritually graduating. You know, that kind of way. You're kind of coming from this place of, it's a spiritual thing I'm feeling here though, but it's a spiritual ascension or upgrade. It's definitely coming through there, which is beautiful. So our last 2 cards we have then for the message from Spirit here, the potential outcomes. 4 of Cups with the High Priestess. So let's see, Spirit, please clarify. 4 of Cups with the High Priestess. What have we got there for our collective today and our recovery group? Thank you very much. Let's see, what have we got? Ooh, there's a card wants to come out there and speak. Speak. Here we have it. 7 of Wands, back of the deck. So 7 of Wands, you know, she's got herself surrounded there by, oh guys, I'll have to leave that, that's brilliant. This is about you protecting your energy. This is you inside that ball, okay? Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. 7 of Wands talks about competition. So you trying to compete with your needs being served versus all these other needs. See these wands out here, they all have a hand on each of them. And this can talk about your needs and your responsibilities. Like people needing you, you know, these people. And responsibilities then is obviously your chores, your usual things that you have to tend to all of the time. And it's like sometimes there's too many energies pulling from you from the outside. It could even be people, you know, that are asking for you to do things. And it's like you need to protect your energies, the message of this card. You need to defend yourself and stand up for yourself. So with these sword mistresses and misses over here, King and Queen of Swords, this is definitely speaking to me about standing up. Boundaries is the word that comes in here with this 7 of Wands. Just protect yourself, protect your little bubble, and make it a beautiful sanctuary for yourself. And you will not want to, you know, ever stop trying to be and heal. Oh wow, card of celebration, guys. This is so beautiful. 6 of Wands. This is public recognition for some of you, but not all, of course. And it's coming out here to clarify the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. This cup here is a gift from the universe, and it's an opportunity for you to do something with that loving heart of yours. Something that you're going to love, and definitely you're going to get recognition for it. You're going to be so victorious in this pursuit, whatever it is for you. There's the laurel wreath, and it's an utter sign of success, this 6 of Wands. So I love that for you. So your guidance there is tune into your intuition. Keep grounded. Keep, you know, the High Priestess is like so nurturing as well, very intuitive. Keep that connection going though with your higher power is what's been said here as well. Look, you can see the energy coming down into your crown chakra. Keep your chakras, you know, on. Keep up your maintenance on your chakra system. It's coming through with your 7 of Pentacles there as advice as well. Do connect. Try not to turn away or shy away like I am doing from being face to face with people. I've not gone to enough in-person meetings in the recent weeks, and it's just not doing me any favours. But you know what's really helping me is connecting with you guys on this platform. So I hope this reading helped you along your journey. You probably have to listen to it back again because of the amount of talk that I did. I said a lot, and there was a lot in this reading, to be honest, but we're going to finish looking at these cards again. The Well Maidens, the kindness, respect, reverence and compassion, guys. How beautiful is that energy? And do meditate over these cards as well, the images that you see. You can screenshot them or whatever you like. On call, so this is like following the call. A healer, a seer, a priest, a priestess, and soul purpose, it says there. And this is it, like, you know, we're healing each other. That's what I see here. And yeah, maybe some of you are looking into some of this stuff about spirituality a little bit deeper, you know, to learn more. Because I think, yeah, this whole life of ours, I've realised as well lately, is we're all here learning all of the time. It's a life care, a life learning situation, isn't it? The wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Ask yourself, what do you need? What is it you're thirsting for? Are you suffering from dehydration? Does your body need a rest? Don't forget to breathe if you're doing yoga and Pilates and all of those, any stretching exercises, anything to do with stamina. I love it. Yeah, look after your own wellspring is the message there. So guys, I love you all. This has been magical and beautiful and everything else, and I love it. This reading is so beautiful. Your energy as well, I can feel the calmness in your surrounds. When I tap in and I'm in your energy for a while, I kind of settle in. After a while you might notice I settle down. At the start I'm a bit, but I do settle, and this is the thing, I'm only a week doing your readings here. I have linked another channel in the description box there as well for you to check out, where I do tarot readings for all the zodiac signs. I do collective readings, love readings, all of that stuff. If that stuff is of interest, or you know somebody might be interested in it, please share it with them. And do subscribe to the channel as well. It'll help grow this community, because it's so lovely at the moment tuning in with you guys. I can feel a resonance between us. And that for me is huge. It's a huge connection here, and this is like something I've just discovered in sobriety, that I have this gift for to intuit and be a channel, a vessel for spirit. You know, it is that thing of sobriety. You continuously, you pour into yourself, and yeah, yeah, it's one of those beyond your wildest dreams things they say in the books. Like, this is beyond, and I don't want to waste this opportunity. So guys, thanks again. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Namaste.